What is courtship? Secularly, courtship is the period of times when two people in romantic relationship get to know each other before deciding to get married. Courtship is the period of time when two people in a romantic relationship get to know each other before deciding to get married. That means there's no decision yet. They are just getting to know each other before they decide. This is where, of course, they can sleep together because they have to know each other. That is courtship in the secular world, and that is what some reckless guys wanted to do in the crowd of spirit. But why is it that apostle does not let ladies and men to associate? They go even for a coffee. The reason is because apostle doesn't want you to enter a coffee. If you want to go for a coffee, leave the church and be coughing outside. So when you enter coffee, we only hear the story. But this is courtship. And in a church, that is a synagogue of Satan. This is normal. This is what the pastors preach. Get to know each other. Without knowing each other, you cannot get married. So the pastors were actually initiating courtship by the world definition of it. And because they are worldly, they see no problem with it. So you see in church, sister and brother are always together like hen and cock. They close from church, you see them together. They are coming to church, you see them together. They are in the choir, they close from choir, you see them together. So if they are in a place like this that we are watching, the boy goes out of the gate first and waits at Imara. And the boy and the girl meet her at Imara. And the cock and the hen are now together. After they have done everything, then the man will now pretend as if he has been alone in the wilderness and come and meet me and say, the Lord have shown me that sister this is my wife. Why, sister, that you people have been hen and cock for a long time, but you do it from Imara Mall because I'm here. I'm not at the mall. Connie man die, Connie man bury. I'm waiting. Do you understand what I'm saying? So please, whatever is worldly is not to be brought into the kingdom. Don't get married in a worldly way, as your marriage remain in the world. When your marriage remain in the world, all demons can be in it. So if you look at the world system, it is that period of time when two people in romantic relationship get to know each other before deciding to marry. In another word, the man can move to the man's house, the woman's house, or they visit themselves. The woman can come and stay in the man every weekend. Or the man can go stay. They say the man is in Mombasa and you are in Nairobi. Every Friday you are in his house. Then Sunday evening you come back because you need to be at work. Then if he himself, some Friday is there in Nairobi to stay in your house, and they'll now be checking your phones and checking, make sure nobody has arrived. It's all those stuff. You see, that is how the world do it. And what is their vision? Number one is to build connection. Number two is to decide for compatibility for long-term commitment. Number one, I go over it again, is to build connection. So they feel that by living together, visiting themselves, they can build connection. And I told you yesterday, that is how hell joined marriages, you remember? So they build connection, and two, they decide compatibility from the word compact. Can you spell compact? Then you add IBILITY, compactability for long-term long-term commitment. So the reason why you see, if parents are involved, oh go, Tom is waiting for you in the house. Oh Janet, Tom was here last night and he had been sleeping waiting for you. So we told him that you'll be back from school tomorrow. So you have arrived. Oh, and right in the presence of their parent, Tom and Janet will meet and they will kiss themselves and hug themselves very tired. And I say, how was school? Fine. Oh, I missed you. You are looking so beautiful, Janet. Hi. Every day you shine brighter and brighter. But after marriage, hi. Every day you are darker and darker. Now, you that you used to stay with Janet, you will now be in the back, Janet will be in the front, or you be in the front, Janet will be in the back. And later you come to pastor for counseling. If you don't seek God for counseling before marriage, you will seek him after. And the one you will seek after, there will be no cure. In most cases. People who seek God's counsel before marriage will not need to sit before a pastor for any counseling, apart from minor things. You get my point? Just minor things. Like, oh, my wife is pregnant, so I don't know how to, like what Caleb was saying. Let's say, those are the things you seek counsel for. How do I know when wife is pregnant? Why do I know when the water is pregnant? How do I know? Those are the stuff. Or other little disagreement. I'm not saying people does not disagree. Little disagreement that the pastor need to come in to polish and iron things out. Are you understanding what I'm saying here? So they want to build connection. They want to build what again? Compatibility. So let me show you about 10 different things they do. Number one, they spend time together. That's why you're always seeing them as hen and cock. They spend time together. 2, they go out for dates. They go out for dates. This is where, of course, you know the meaning of that. This is where the going for coffee comes in. Going for some pleasure. Maybe like Kenya, we have a lot of pleasure side. Naivasha is there. Mombasa has a lot. Nairobi has a lot. So let's just go. And it's very exciting. It's very exciting. And you go and all of that stuff. Number 3, expressing affection. That's where they kiss themselves openly. They do whatever, they hold themselves and all of that stuff. I've forgotten where I went to. Where was that place? And was it in an airport? I don't know. So the man is holding the man very, very tight right there at the airport, where everybody is sitting and waiting for flight. I said to myself, these people, they don't do like this in the bedroom. They are just, this one is just open. It's hypocrisy. Well, maybe they are just beginning their relationship. You don't, because in a public space, you meet all kinds of people. There are people who have certain cultures and traditions. So there are certain things you don't do in the open. You see, when it comes to expressing affection to a spouse, it's not a public thing. It's not. Whoever does it in public, there's something happening in private. There's a fire burning in private. I can't forget one man that was asked. This one is among married people. The pastor called him and said, because they did a marriage seminar, and the person who came to teach the marriage seminar, secular talk, now said all the couples should come out and hold themselves. It was in the church room. So they held themselves like this, hand on shoulder, each couple. So the man was almost sleeping with the wife in the church. The pastor went and stopped him. Hey! So after service, he now went and met the pastor and said he wants to apologize. He said, do you know that this woman for 2 years I've not touched her? So when you say you know the rest of the story. So when you say couples who, hey, I thank God. I say, God is breaking the yoke. So that's why I say, when you see it in public, something is happening in the private. When you see people doing it in the public, what they're supposed to do in the private, something is happening in the private. Do you understand what I'm saying? Something is happening in the private. Just know it. When you see people on Facebook, husband and wife on Facebook, doing those, these days dancing, kissing, whatever, it's a lie. Maybe after they do that, they will fight. Or they fight and reconcile, then they do that. You see, they are deceiving people. When there's an affection in relationship, there's no public display. People will only feel it. You will sense it. The Bible made it clear that whoever does what is supposed to be done in private publicly is because the person is a hypocrite. So expressing affection. Number 4, communicate about their intentions. Oh, we're getting married. They spread everywhere. Oh, we're getting married. Oh, we're getting married. Communicate about their intentions. Number 5, meet each other's families. That's what they do during courtship. For those who are sane, they still consider each other families. Oh, the girl, after you spend night in her house, the following day she will take you to go and see her sister, or go and see her mother, go and see her father, stuff like that. 6, exchange gift. So during birthdays, they buy gift for some collect, others give. Some smart men will collect from the women and tell them, I'm expecting some money. They will expect for 20 years. So it's a time they exchange gift. Number 8. Number 7, it shows that you are very eager. They write letters, like today, text messages, and they will have long telephone conversations. That is why when somebody is always on phone at night and who the person is talking to is an opposite sex, something is happening. Except you're a military officer giving command to your special forces in the field. Do you know that you can enter into courtship without making a formal announcement, without even knowing you have entered into courtship? You are always with this person on phone every time, long conversation, text messages, chatting. You're already cutting. You're already cutting. Those are the dynamics of courtship. You're already cutting. And before you know, if there was no sex will begin to come in. Thoughts will begin to stir up. Are you understanding me? Number 8, traveling together. That's Christmas, festive season, all that season. Traveling together. Those who have money, they fly to Dubai, fly to London, fly to Las Vegas, places of sin. They travel together. For some, number 9, they work together on a project. They will initiate a project and begin to work together. It's all they do during courtship. And the last thing I want to share, there are those who went as far as putting on special outfits together. They are still cutting the same jeans, the same t-shirt. In the crowd of spirit, Jesus is enough, Jesus is enough. You wear black, I wear black. And I'm always seeing the two of you together. I'm wondering what's happening. Jesus is enough, Jesus is enough. Cap, Jesus is enough. Shirt, Jesus is enough. I hold in answer. And yet you are not married, always together. And yet, you see? Special outfit. So that is a secular way.